As we've done every night since this crisis hit our area hard, we want to check in with Dr. Jeffrey Gardere, a friend of the show and clinical psychologist, about the impact of the stay-at-home orders which were given over the weekend in New York and New Jersey. And at this point, it's looking like this could last a lot longer than people certainly want and maybe have expected when this started. Doc, welcome back. Good to see you.
Always great to be with you, Bill, and with our audience.
Doc, let's just jump right into it. The first thing is the psychological impact of the indefinite end of this, where we do not know where it's going to end. And we've got a lot of conflicting signals. We hear good things about a malaria drug. We hear testing centers are opening. But none of that comes with a date that you can go back to work.
Well, that's true. And because of that, we're dealing with the unknown. And Bill, when we deal with the unknown, then we're dealing with a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of fear. So even though I see people are doing their best, the bottom line is that you can cut the stress with a knife at this point.
We heard the governor of New York saying that liquor stores were essential businesses, so they're open, yet gyms are closed. Are you concerned, because I am, with increased depression, suicide, alcoholism, all of these things?
And I can understand the gyms being closed because of social distancing. I would tell you that there are a lot of people who think that if we then went and shut down the liquor stores, that might be the thing that breaks that camel's back, because we do know that it does offer people who drink moderately at least some sort of relaxation. But the problem is that a lot of people are going over the edge with that, and I would predict people will be drinking and smoking and doing the things that aren't so good for us a lot more.
We've had a problem, if not an epidemic, of suicides in this country. And with the uncertainty and the miscommunication and the misinformation, all of this, and the unknown, indefinite length of this, do you worry that's going to go up and be an enormous problem?
I think that people who are already isolated and were suicidal or who had severe mental health issues, for those who are seniors, the elders who've already felt isolated, I think those are the people who are going to be at risk, not for just physical problems, of course, but for more psychological issues. And those who were suicidal or had those ideations, we really are going to have to watch them. And what I see, which is really great, and you see it too, Bill, there are a lot of watch parties now on social media. People are getting together as much as possible on social media. So let's use that same kind of social media to make sure that we touch base with those who are much more vulnerable, not just physically, but emotionally.
Thank you, Doc. Always good to talk to you. We'll check in tomorrow for sure.
You got it.